Alright guys, it's the day that I have been waiting for. The well guy has just arrived. I don't know if they're going to set up today and start drilling tomorrow, or if they're actually going to start drilling today. But today is the day. Alright guys, I got the main boom up. They went to go get their other trailer with the rest of the pipe and I believe the water and all the stuff that they need to start drilling. That is a serious bit on that'll cut through rock and everything else. It's an old school machine, but it still does the trick. Has all kinds of different gears and pulleys. I bet this has drilled a lot of wells. A lot of wells. Alright, I'll bring y'all back when they get back and start drilling. Alright guys, it's a big day on the mountain. You hear the noise behind me. The well driller has started doing his thing. Hopefully in the next day or two we'll have a well drilled. Hopefully we find water not too deep. All right, guys, we made it down to about 24 foot so far. Replacing a little bit of cable, but I might have to go before the well gets finished. So Destiny's gonna take over from this point, and hopefully when I get back, I got some water here on the mountain. Hopefully I ain't gotta go too deep so my pocket don't shrink up too much. Comma.
it keeps cutting off for some reason, but I hope y'all are getting some really cool shots. Look at this. Block! Block! Go! Go.
Get in the cold drink of water.
Block! Come here. Look at his little paws. But so much is getting done, and I'm gonna let you keep watching. He said he's about 70 to 75 foot.
Are we finding any water?
Are you finding any water?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah? He said, oh yeah.
5 and 8 gallons a minute.
Sir?
25 and 8 gallons a minute.
25 to 8 gallons a minute.
25. Goodwill.
Huh?
Goodwill.
He said Goodwill. He said, are you taking it to 100? He said yes.
Water was about 32 foot.
Water is about 32 foot. Glob. Glob, go.
So you got about 40.
You have about 40.
40 foot of water.
I don't know. 40 what?
About 40 foot of sand and water.
40 foot of sand and water.
Sure. I'll be there in about 4.5 hours.
He'll be here in about 4.5 hours. He's on his way back. Thank you.
I'll be here the rest of the day. Probably do something tomorrow.
He said he'll be here the rest of the day and finish up stuff tomorrow. So this shows that we're at about 80 foot? 90?
90? This will be 90.
90 feet, okay.
Yeah, I'll put a grease mark on my...
Okay. Thank you. Hold on. Okay, so I just talked to the well guy and he said that he is currently about 90 foot down and that it's a really good well. It's not having any problems. And yeah. He's gonna drill down to about 100 feet and see how far he gets and we'll go from there.
I'm getting down about 100 feet. I'm gonna measure, make sure I'm at 100, and I'm gonna go gather my cement up and make around the town and get some things. So, and I hit some gray rock right there.
Okay.
And I want to make sure it fills back up. I'll come back this evening with my casing and cement.
That's fine. He'll be back in about an hour or so.
If it ain't filled up, by the time I get back, I might wait till in the morning and make sure it fills up. And if it fills up to around 30 foot, 32 foot, somewhere in there, it should be good.
Okay.
I want to make sure it's holding and not leaching out. Because I did change formations right there. It lasts probably 8 to 10 foot. About 8 foot, I guess, it's changed. Into this lighter color, so that black stuff. black that stuff is over there.
Right.
Different. But, the black shouldn't have any problem. It holds water pretty good, but when you start changing in that gray sand rock, it's got shale mixed with it. But I just want to make sure it's holding water.
Sounds good. Yeah, and he'll be here because I don't know what none of that means. So you did good explaining it though. So when he comes here, you'll be able to talk to him and everything. I just want to make sure the well is holding the water that's pouring into it. Right. If I hit a formation that leaks out, I want to make sure that it's not leaking out where I can put something in it to stop it from flowing out the formation. Okay. That way I can case it off. But it's a good well. I mean, it's producing lots of water. We can see. Good. I'm not pouring any in, and it's bringing stuff out. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
All right, guys, I made it back from Florida. We got mud. He told me the mud is free. That's what he told me. My grandbaby's gonna like the mud. They'll have a little mud party. I know a lot of y'all fancy bougie people, y'all like to put that mud on your face, so I got it right now for sale at the low price at $19.99 an ounce. I got all the mud masks that you want. I'm telling you, got what you need. So we ended up at 106 feet deep. We hit water for the first time at 30 feet. We're getting about 8 gallons a minute coming back in. He left it overnight. It's holding steady. So pretty much we got a reservoir from about 30 foot all the way down to 106 foot, which is a whole lot of gallons. Should be plenty to run this house, shop, water some animals, and all of that other stuff. But digging wells ain't cheap, guys, so I really need you to reach out in the comments for $19.99. 1 ounce of some face cream. I got you covered, I'm telling you. But he's about to put the casing in today. Go ahead and seal that. And then we got to put a pump in, pressure tank, all kinds of good stuff, electric, all that. All right, guys, let's get at it. All right, guys, I didn't get a chance to film him putting the casing in. I've been having some camera issues throughout this, which you heard Destiny talking about earlier in the video. But we got the casing in. We got a little temporary cap put on here. I could drill some holes and stuff and actually use that for the cap. I have met with another guy, really the only guy in this area that sets wells and does the pressure tank and all of that for wells. And I thought about doing it myself, and I probably could do it, but I've never done one before. And water is holding up a whole lot of things here on Come On 360, not only for me, but for Destiny as well, and the animals over there on Come On Mountain. The reason why I have not brought the animals up here yet is because animals drink a whole lot of water, and I'm very limited with the water that I have in my 275-gallon totes over there. So I wanted to wait until I got the well established before I brought the animals up. So next week, the guy's gonna come. He's camping this weekend. So next week he's gonna come, source all the materials that we need, the well, the bladder tank, pressure switch, all of that, the plumbing, and we're gonna get the well set in here. Like you heard earlier in the video, it ended up being 106 feet. We started getting good water at about 35 feet, so the well is filled all the way up to about 30 feet right now. So we have a reservoir from 35 feet all the way down to 106. I have a 5-inch casing on here. The hole is a little bit bigger than that. Cool thing that I didn't get to show y'all, they use these little croaker sack things to go around the casing, and it collects the concrete that he put in right here and allows it to fill up and dry, which holds that casing in. Pretty cool. It's like an old feed sack. Never seen that done before. But the truck that was being used out here, guys, is a 1962 well rig system. It's not the drill kind, it's the kind that just bangs, as y'all seen. So it was really cool to see an old piece of equipment like that kind of still being able to be used in a modern world, drilling a well up here on Come On 360. This is not an easy area to drill in, guys. We have rocks everywhere, boulders, and that joker took it down to 106 feet. I was actually shocked that I only had to go 106 feet to find water here on the mountain. I always thought when you're up on a mountain, you got to go like way down, but kind of find out that is not true. My neighbor actually, his well is only about 80 feet, so I was hoping I'd be close to that as well. And I could have stopped at 80 feet, but I wanted a little bit more reservoir. So I'm happy with it. He did a really good job getting this done. Really nice guy, and told me a whole lot about different things here in this area and different resources and people that I can use to get things done around here. He's been here his whole life. His dad used to drill wells and he took it over, and now he's drilling wells. So multiple generations of well drillers. So I like that as well. I like to try to stay as local as possible when I am needing things to kind of get back to the community. And honestly, it wasn't a lot of mud either. The dogs are enjoying it. But I think that's going to be about it for this one, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, because we got a whole lot going on. We'll be setting the well next week. We got solar about to start. All kinds of projects here on Come On 360. Also, make sure you go over to Come On Keeping It Real and Cedar and Cross Homestead, because we got a lot of stuff going on over there as well. So until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.